You've got it tuned to the Midday Show on KEXP, where the music matters. You can find us at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at kexp.org, and also streaming on the free KEXP mobile app. So I want to say a big thank you to all of our viewers and listeners who subscribe to KEXP. Your support makes all of these sessions possible. You can make a gift anytime in any amount at kexp.org. Looks like Henry's waving frantically at me, but I know he's just warming up his wrists right now. And this is my first session of 2025, and I've completely forgotten how to do this. I forgot to tell you that I want you to play all the songs, and we'll talk at the end. Does that work? All right? Yeah. And our dear friends, Naked Giants, are here in the KEXP studios. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Great to be here.
Woo. Take it away.
Okay. Waking up the sun. Gotta tell him how bad I messed up this one. But I'll take another ride, hit another run. Oh God, please, Michael, don't pick up that gun, or you're gonna stay away, and you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna break. There's the guy who took my bike. I wanna tell him what I think about his brand new ride. But I'll drink some coffee and I'll chew some gum. Oh God, please, Michael, don't pick up that gun, or you're gonna stay away, and you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna alone together in apartment free.
Here we are. Thanks for having us, everybody. Oh, I forgot we're live on the radio. Okay. We're Naked Giants. Woo. Working up a sweat. This next song's called The Story Where the Bad Guys Win. And, you know, hate to get political on ya, but we have 1 week until big old garbage jump orange man, Donald Boo, shame, Trump, takes office. Big old bad guy. And if you're anything like me, and you feel upset and worried for the state of the world, for our trans brothers and sisters and siblings, for the migrants, yeah? Well, there's something we can do about it. Oh, we can get together, huh? And since we're live on the radio, I'm just gonna plug. I'm gonna plug. In 1 week from today, yeah. Oh yeah, I've gotta hurry it up. In 1 week from today, there's gonna be a big protest, a big march, saying down with Donald Trump, no fascism in the U.S. Starts at Garfield High School if you're in Seattle. And I'm sure there's stuff going on all over the nation. Get plugged in.
Feels like I'm part of some kind of elaborate scheme. Sometimes I feel I'm living inside somebody else's bad dream. Life's just a story that we're both living in. And I'm starting to think we're in the story where the bad guys win. Where the bad guys win!
song? For those of you who are listening at home, Grant just put on a capo on his guitar.
I did.
Got
Scandal!
capo.
This will be the first recorded performance of me using a capo in the history, I think, of the world.
Wow.
And this next song is called Shine Away, and it's the title track off our album that came out this past October. Aiello she wrote.
That was fun. Do you have fun?
I had so much fun. Thank you, Cheryl.
I had so much fun too. Oh my gosh. Naked Giants live on KEXP. Shine Away is the fabulous new album, came out in October. That was the title track. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
I was recently watching the first in-studio session you did with us, which I was going to say was 7 years ago, but actually it's 2025, so it was 8 years ago,
Whoa.
almost to the day. I think you did it January 11th.
Wow.
And I told you this earlier, but I remember walking into the green room, and you were all so excited to be here. And now, 8 years later, you are seasoned, but I feel like not jaded. You still approach playing with such unbridled enthusiasm, and you clearly just love what you're doing.
Thank you, Cheryl. That's really nice of you to say. Well, I mean, it's true. We do love it, and we don't take it lightly. It's pretty dang fun that we get to play music with our best buds.
Well, speaking of which, you've been at this together for about 10 years now. Clearly, your life, the journey has evolved. How do you think Shine Away reflects the growth of Naked Giants as a band, but also as individuals and friends?
Wow.
It's a great question. I think, like, writing this record, a lot of the material we were drawing from was our experience of, like, growing up with this being our dream, going on the bigger tours, and then, like, COVID hitting, and then reassessing our life. And in many ways, it was like maybe it sounds dramatic, but, like, that rock and roll dream we had, kind of like growing and then dying, and then discovering like why we're really here, which is because we love playing music, we love writing songs, we love people, like we love sharing our music with people, and the rest of it is immaterial. I mean, it's fun, but that's what it's about. So
I agree. That's great.
Well, I feel like this is definitely a bit more of an introspective album for the band. Can you talk a little bit about the headspace you were in? You kind of alluded to it a bit with the kind of rise and fall there. Well, not fall.
a little bit.
Rise and fall and rebirth from those dang old ashes, It's great. I was just thinking about this. Henry got married over this past 10 years. Grant went to freaking grad school. I got radicalized by queer love, which is pretty freaking cool. So it's been a long, strange journey. And I think it's just like we're trying to just tell it like it is, straight from the heart. And I think, like Grant was saying, in the early days, we were like emulating what we thought, like, oh, rock music, like you go out and you party and you drink and you do the drugs and like, yeah, I don't know, do all those kinds of things. I guess I wasn't really thinking about that. But, and then, yeah, I think we all kind of grew up a little bit and realized that it's just exactly what you said. I'm dittoing. We're just trying to play
There's
from the
more
heart.
to life. There's family, there's work, there's a lot of things, but like without music, and like really in many ways the record's about the three of us too. Like we all have our own stories, we all write the songs, but like the band is part of the story of the record, I think, in a big way.
You've talked a little bit about in interviews about this thing you call the Naked Giants musical language. And can you give me a little bit of an example of how that language manifested in writing and recording Shine Away?
Sure. Well, I think with the Naked Giants, as a language, it's like having a dance partner and you know where they're going to go, and it changes who's leading a lot of the time, though 99% of the time it's usually drums. And
Says the drummer.
fun
Oh.
joke.
For better or for worse, but usually for better.
So the musical language, though, is that I can kind of, when we say let's jam, let's not know exactly how many bars we're going to have at the ending of Shine Away or whatever. And to be able to look at each other, to trust each other, that's a huge part of this band is our live chemistry. And I think since the 4 years of our last record, I think we have been getting better at trusting each other as friends with our relationships towards one another and ourselves and in the band. And I think it really comes out in the music and how much we all love this record. We trust each other.
I'm curious how much you feel you've grown as a band in your abilities over 10 years. I feel like on this record you're experimenting with a lot of dynamics. There's the loud and soft and just a lot of new things. And do you feel that comes from just doing this for 10 years and having, a stronger grasp of what you're able to do?
I think it definitely does. I think initially we were going for a lot of bombast and feeling like we needed to win over every crowd with being loud or whatever it was, and that was kind of a teenage mindset, in my opinion.
Because we did start this band when we were teenagers.
We were 18, yeah.
And playing the house shows, it works there.
It carried over, and it worked to some extent. I mean, we made an exciting show, but I think over time we wanted to put more into the music. We got into different music. Our band is also purely egalitarian, so we all have to agree on every decision. And so a lot goes into that, and it's not this song is this way. It's we're always collaborating and talking, and I think our musicianship has definitely increased a ton. And that's really helpful. And sometimes that means simpler songs. Better musicianship doesn't always mean more notes. It often means simpler songs that communicate a message more clearly.
I hear that over and over from musicians.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing, and it goes along with what Henry was saying about the trust thing. It's it's really special to find a group of musicians that you can trust enough to lean on and leave space. Like Grant was saying, we used to try to fill up every single little bit of a sound because we were just trying to get noticed, trying to get attention. But now it's we can just kind of rest on each other's dynamics, like you said. And it's quite a beautiful thing. Play less notes, feel more music.
Well, you're a band that's traveled the world and done a lot of exciting things, but you really seem to have a sense of community, the community that you've built in Seattle. How does that community support you, and how has it shaped you as a band?
I mean, you were mentioning when we came in here when we were 20, and that was growing up in Seattle, I think all of us dreamed of KEXP was this huge mountain to get to, and it was we watched bands on there and were inspired, and so that was a huge deal. And being a part of the Seattle music community and just the Seattle community in general and choosing to plant roots, I think has been instrumental in us being able to continue doing this. And I think we all made a choice. Bands move places, and no hate on that, that's great. But we love this city, it's our home. We're all born and raised in the area, and so I don't think we could do it without the community we have here. Yeah.
Well, we're very proud to have you as part of this community, and as a result, have been able to be on this path with you from the beginning. Thank you so much for coming by today.
You make my heart explode with joy, Cheryl.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Naked Giants live on KEXP. Shine Away, their latest album. Get out and see them live. You will love me for suggesting that if you've never seen them yet. And thank you again to everyone who supports KEXP. You can learn more about us at kexp.org and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notification every time we launch a new video. Once again, a big thank you. It's Naked Giants live on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.